Imagine creating a meeting that allows individuals within a company, or anyone for that matter, being able to register for your meeting on their own. Here's what we're going to end up creating. It's a Teams training Teams meeting, indicating the date and including a speaker and some information. This is where individuals can simply enter their first, last, email, and then we add an additional field here for job title. We're going to take a look on how we can do that. In addition, once you are finished creating your registration meeting, you have a little registration option here where if you click this, it'll take you right over here to attendance. You'll notice it takes you right to attendance where you can see how many times was this page viewed here, and how many people have registered and how many canceled, with a list of all the participants' information down here. Let's get started on how we can do this. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is have our Teams app open. I happen to have the desktop version open here. First thing we want to do is come to our calendar, and then we want to create the meeting. So we're going to just click on New Meeting, and then our New Meeting window will pop open. We're going to come right over here to Required Registration. Right now it's on None. We're going to click the drop down here and choose For Everyone. When we do, you'll notice it's thinking. It's going to pop up information up here. We're going to come right over here and click on the View Registration Form. That opens the webinar registration form here. We're going to click Upload an Image, and then we're going to click on this and navigate to our exercise files. From our exercise files, I'm going to double click this reg image, and it pops up here. Now from here I can click and drag to adjust this accordingly. I want to drag it all the way to the top here and then click Done. It gives it a nice image at the top. Down here I'm going to click inside here and type in Teams Training. Then I want to change this date, or assign a date, and then I want to change the times from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then down here in the description I want to add a quick description here. Teams features and functions covered. Now down here I'm going to scroll down and see that I can add a speaker. I'm going to click this one time and I'm going to add one speaker here, and then I can add a little bio down here. I'll click down in here and add a brief information about the speaker. Something basic for right now. Now over here you'll notice that there's a default first name, last name, email. Of course we all know that that little icon right there indicates it's required. I'm going to come down and click on Add Field. This is where I can add one of the default fields or add a custom field. I'm just going to choose job title for now. Now over here is where I can click to make it required. You'll notice that the maximum event registrants is 1,000. I can always change that. I can click in here and maybe I want to make it 900. 800 or so. I'm going to leave it at 1,000 just for now. Just like that. Now what I want to do next is I want to position these next to each other, because unfortunately all of this information here does not transpose to the actual meeting. So I'm going to nudge this off to the right, pull this off to the left so I can copy this information over. I can close this down here. Just like that. So in here I'm going to type in Teams Training. Here's the presenters. I'll put in Christine. So now she's going to receive a message. I'm going to change this to match this date and the time. I'm going to put this information down here for the description. I'll just copy that over. Just like that. In addition to this information, I'm going to press enter and I want to put a link to this inside here so it's quick and easy to access. So I'm going to come back to the registration window here and click on copy registration link. It's been copied. I'll click over here and just do a control V, paste it in. Now we'll come back to the registration. Okay, next in the registration window I'm going to click on save to save all these changes. Once it's saved, it's going to show me what it's going to look like, a preview of it. I can click on view in browser and there it goes. It's going to show me what it's going to look like for everyone who receives this. I'll close this down, close this down, and then bring this over, and what I want to do next is just send it. And then Christine's going to get an email for this. Now when Christine receives this email, it's going to look just like this. Here's that convenient link. If she clicks this link, it'll open up the registration. She does have editing options, but from here she can copy this link from either here or from the email itself and share it with others. Close this down, close this down. All right, well, that's all there is to it when it comes to creating a meeting with registration. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you join us in the next exercise.